Hello, Aries. Good view, good view. All right, we're going to see what's coming up for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm Whitney Moon, a.k.a. Moonshine, a.k.a. Whitney Moonshine, a.k.a. Whitney Moon. It's a collective read. So take what resonates, leave the rest. You can switch around characters, obviously, if it's a female I'm talking about, but you know it's a male. It's just innate feminine energy. All about energy. Everybody is different. Every reader is different. Every channel is different. So take what does, leave the rest. Welcome. Enjoy the ride. Here we go. Woo! So we've got the Eight of Pentacles. It looked like it came in reverse. Oh, that's the only one. Okay. It looks like it came in reverse, but I'm going to see here if it was supposed to be upright. Okay. And on the other side of this, what do we got? Okay. I see. Okay, so this Two of Wands is a different person. Okay. Okay. So, somebody doesn't know what to do. Ace of Swords and the Fool kind of like in limbo here. So the way that I see it, this Queen of Swords, okay, she's been working really hard at doing something, okay? And she came through with some truth here. And this truth is supposed to bring this person here forward, okay? This Two of Wands. But it's in reverse, okay? Because this person won't quite move yet because of this truth. Yeah, okay, so something just scared the shit out of somebody. This Queen of Swords came out and she said something and now she's holding 10. And it might have come out, like, you know when you've been waiting to say something and it just kind of like all blurts out at once? Right? It's kind of like somebody's way of like self-preservation only to a certain extent until that self-preservation is now damaging them. So they end up saying something and it kind of blurts out all at once because this person's been so pent up and so backed up that they you know, it's like a backed up clogged sink. Like once that drain all goes through it, it's like things are going to start flowing really quickly again, where you're used to stagnant energy. So it's like this, and she's holding 10, like she's just sitting there. So it's like, that's the clog. You know, the truth is the clog. And then it goes, something brings it forward. It's like the Page of Wands becomes the drain all, right? How weird these messages are. Fuck, eh? So it's like the Page of Wands becomes the drain all and lets that truth move forward. But then this guy blocks it. This Two of Wands then blocks it because they know they have to say something. They know they have to move. Okay? And actually he does move. So whatever has been said, okay, and then the fire goes up, he doesn't want to do anything with it, but he has to move a staff. Two of Wands. He has to move with something. So what he ends up doing is he does move with the staff because there it is with the Fool. But he also takes this sword that she said as well. So there's a part of what this Queen of Swords says, okay, to this Two of Wands that makes sense to the Two of Wands, which is why they carry that sword forward. But they also have to explain what this Page of Wands is. Okay? Because whatever this queen says, okay, that's so abrupt that has to be shouted, okay, this Two of Wands has to explain because they have one of the wands. They actually have both, okay? Technically, they have both wands, which is why this Queen of Swords said something to begin with, Okay? Wow, this is a very, very intriguing reading. Okay, what's the energy between these two dogs? What is the energy? Okay. Oh, okay. So there was this, like, somebody left somebody for dead here. Okay, which is obviously this queen, right? Because she's the one that originally has the sword. So it seems like she takes one of these swords out that was in her back, right? Because she's already past this. The Queen of Swords has already passed the Ten of Swords. Okay, so she had to pass the Ten of Swords, where this Two of Wands left this Queen of Swords, obviously for dead. Stabbed her in the back with something and walked away. So she took that sword out from her back and she went, "Excuse me, do you remember when you put this in my back?" But it looked like this. It looked like she was screaming. But really, I'm sorry, but when you've left somebody for dead and then suddenly they say something, yeah, I'm sure this person's going to act like a little bitch and say you yelled at them, okay? Because they're still immature. They still haven't decided to do anything. So it's immature energy of just sitting there going, I'm not going to move. Even though they left you for dead, they're not going to move because they're being too stubborn. So this queen comes back. Okay, she comes back for revenge because there's no sunshine. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone, right? Like, only darkness when she's away. Like, what this person did to this poor queen was take every light away from her. Because they left her for dead. She's left for dead. They might as well put a fucking coffin in her and took the sun away and said, fuck you. And left, like, literally stabbed this person in the back, and that was probably the sword that killed them. So then this queen has already had a rebirth, which is why this has been so long in the making. She's been working her fucking ass off trying to get this energy back together. And it's the 8. That could be 8 months, 8 years, 8 weeks, 8 days, like anything Christ, like, he reincarnates in 7. So it's like if somebody killed you 7 days ago or 8 days ago, okay, that's not in real time here. Like, somebody in my dreams the other day asked me for 5 minutes. She goes, I need 5 more minutes. And 5 more minutes in 3D meant 10 years. So what this person was asking me for was 10 years, not 5 minutes, 10 fucking years. And that's the difference. That's why I like to talk about dimensions, because that's how I learn about what happens in different dimensions and how everything is here. There is no, like, I'm starting to believe there is no actual fucking universe. Like, I think it's all here. It's just everybody, I don't think people knew the right answers, so they just made up answers, and then they went off those made up answers, and then everybody just made up answers. And I think that that's what this person did. That's what this Two of Wands did. Made up answers. That's why they don't know the truth. They can't go anywhere with what they've taken because they don't know the truth. Because they stole, they put this sword originally into your back. They originally hurt you with something. And then when you came back and said something, they ran like a little bitch. Because you said something about what they did. What the fuck? They took everything. They took your sunshine. Oh, son of a dirty bitch. Dirty! There's Aries right there, Emperor. I'm telling you, this actually could be an Aries that did this to you. Okay? Or you are you're suffering under the hands of an Aries, or you are an Aries and this has hurt you from somewhere else. This Two of Wands, give me the sign for this Two of Wands. Knight of Wands, Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups. This was a very immature love. This person was trying to hold on to something, okay? You seem like you were their wish come true, and you obviously did something to them, and you walked away. You wouldn't wait for something, okay? And then they came back and stabbed you in the back. Look what they did. They came back and they tried to hurt you because you wouldn't wait for them anymore. So they try to hurt you because of this immature love that they tried to move really fast, but you didn't grab onto. Because they were still holding on to something, And it made them pissed off when you didn't take their offer. Like, no wonder you didn't want to be with them. How immature is this person? Like, holy fuck. Okay, so. Okay, so please give me this Queen of Swords. Like, there's the spiritual practitioner right there. This Queen of Swords, no, she's very spiritual, okay? Also could be Polish. Could be Polish descent. And now I'm getting, that's a 69. There's 9 of Cups here twice. I think this 2 of Wands was infatuated with you. They loved you, or they thought they loved you. You know what I mean? Like, they thought they loved you. But clearly you do not hurt people just because they don't want to date you. They don't want to date you. That means you got to up your game. Enemy, trickster. Yeah, like this Queen of Swords was not the enemy to this person. Okay, they weren't an enemy to this 2 of Wands. They just didn't want to move how this 2 of Wands wanted to move. And then as soon as they didn't want to do what this person wanted to do, they stabbed them in the back. Like, no wonder you didn't want to date them. They were so immature that it was like a test. It was like you put them through a test. Like, you said something to them and you were going to see what they were going to do with that information. And if they were a mature person, they would have came to you with that sword and said something. But instead, they stabbed you in the back with it. Hence, delivering the message of you knowing why it was going to have to work so hard to get the truth out. It's almost like you let them leave you for dead because you knew that if you got into a relationship with them, they were going to kill you anyways because they were infatuated with something. And where infatuation comes into play, people hurt people because that type of lust makes people crazy. Makes people go fucking crazy because it's just a spell, right? It's just a lust spell. Demonic possessed. Like, I swear to God, they possessed this Queen of Swords to love them. Oh my God. See, I don't even realize what I'm going to say until I say it. Oh no. Seriously? So that you just go and possess her? Queen of Wands. Oh my God. They tried to get you to be like as dark and demonic as they were, but you're not. You're not an enemy, so you couldn't play. Oh, obsessed again. Look. But yours is in reverse. Like, you didn't have that obsessive compulsive disorder. They did. So because they were just obsessed with you, they thought obsession was love. So they possessed you because they were obsessed with you. I'm on the pursuit of happiness. Yeah, you're on the pursuit of happiness, which means the reason why this is being brought up is because you got to get out of it. This is the end of this. 9 of Pentacles. Oh, is there some money coming in for you now? Is there money coming in for this Queen of Swords? American. Ooh, okay. So something's hiding, okay? There's American. There could be an American gem hiding here for you. Like, maybe you hook up with somebody American. Like, my landlady, she's dating somebody from San Francisco. And, like, we're in Canada. Like, he apparently has a lot of money, too. Damaging wound. Wounds hurt. In reverse. So they really damaged you. Like, by leaving those swords in your back, by stabbing you in the back like that, that actually physically caused wounds on you. So, give me this American. Okay. So I believe it's the American that's all heartbroken over you. They're infatuated with you, okay? Infatuated with you. And they were heartbroken by you in some way. And that infatuation, which they resorted as heartbroken, like as heartbreak, was really just an obsession, which we just talked about. Okay, so this Two of Wands. Oof. We got German STD. Like, in reverse. Like, this person is a disease. Okay, they're a spreading disease. And that disease blocked you. Okay, and German, like, when it's in reverse like that, I see a lot of hate. So this person, they turned their hate on you, and they could have even possibly got an STD because they started sleeping around because they didn't have you. And then they blamed you for that. Well, I got a fucking STD sleeping around trying to get over you. I'm sorry, say that again and to yourself in the mirror. Truth in reverse, damn right, like, this person's just lying. Like, not only are they lying to themselves and you, but they're just lying in general. Like, this wasn't love. This wasn't like, this was lust. This was infatuation. This was obsession. So they possess something to, yes. Okay, there we go. There's like, this is like basically like a love spell, okay, that they put on you. And this is childhood trauma. So this Two of Wands has had some serious childhood trauma in their life, okay, or some trauma in their life in general. And this love bomb, they are obviously, like, what I'm getting now is somebody who could have been like sexually assaulted as a child or abused as a child in some way, and their parents know about it, right? Like, this is like a dirty uncle or like an aunt that did something, but the parents knew everything about it, but that kid, okay, feeds off of that. So their parents are still trying to fix what this kid went through. Even though this child's not a child anymore, they're an adult. Right? And as an adult, you should be able to heal. You should be able to move through your wounds. But this person is still using their parents, or they're using some type of love bomb, right? It's like when they get sad, everybody love bombs them again, right? It's like, well, I was abused as a child and I'm all depressed right now. So the whole family love bombs them. So they're used to people giving them all this love because of what they went through as a kid. You didn't do that. Okay, yeah, this person is twisted up, okay? They are twisted up, and they are a queen of darkness, okay? There's darkness inside of them from what happened to them as a child, okay? And it's basically like they've put their temple up for sale. And they don't care who buys it. They don't care who comes on their property. And that's what happens with abused people, is they desecrate their temples because their temples have been desecrated from a loved one. So they start pissing all over their temples. They start acting a fool in their temples, and they start smoking and doing drugs and hurting themselves and sleeping around, getting STDs, doing stuff to themselves because they're used to people love bombing them. They have no idea how to love themselves, because they've been traumatized by something, and they put their temple up for sale because they told themselves they weren't good enough anymore. That somebody used them, so therefore they had to be for sale. And this is all this is serious stuff that somebody has to get looked at, because that's the kind of shit that causes this kind of behavior in people, to go and possess people and get obsessed with people and to get into people's lives because they feel that they have a right because of what had happened to them in the past, right? They feel like they are in forever need of love and comfort unsupportedly for the rest of their lives because of what they went through. When that's not necessarily the case. Like, I mean, not everybody who was sexually abused gets love bombed for the rest of their life. Like, I was sexually abused, nobody talks to me. So like not everybody, and to use that sexual abuse to get your family to love you more is awful. Because that's what makes us who are living with this every day and have no parents and no support because we're being called liars look like idiots because of people that are sucking off of their darkness and going, well, I got hurt so I can do whatever I want. I got hurt so I can do whatever I want. No, that's not the case. Hurt people are not supposed to hurt people. And if you want to hurt people because you're hurt, go and hurt somebody that's actually done something wrong. Not an innocent person that just didn't want to date you because they didn't get your love bomb. They didn't want to go and love bomb you all the time every time you had a little hiccup in your life or every time you decided to cry yourself to sleep or drink yourself in a fucking oblivion melancholy state. Like, no one is supposed to save you. You have to save yourself. And by saving yourself, you go and you seek help. You don't make people try to help you and then when they don't want to, possess them, obsess with them, and then fuck with their life. Like, that's pretty fucked up. So anyways, Aries, what the fuck, man? I really hope you get the hell out of this. Because whatever this possession is, this demonic possession, you didn't do anything. You weren't the enemy. So by them turning the loaded gun onto you and leaving you left for dead, this person not only owes you a fucking apology times 3, but also you're owed an explanation. You're owed 20 years of endless gifts and parades from this person. Like, this person doesn't just be able to get out of this because they had trauma. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how much trauma you've had. I survived trauma for over 30 fucking years and I don't hurt anybody. Like, that's not, like, and to use it as an excuse and to use it as a crutch, I've worked with so many people that hurt me because they're hurting inside and they think that they get to take something from me because I'm cleaning up my wounds. No, you go clean up your wounds on your own. You don't steal somebody's hard-earned work or try to steal somebody's heart because it's bigger than yours and you want to learn how to love. Learn how to love on your fucking own. That's how everybody does it. You learn to love yourself and then you learn to love others. You cannot love others if you do not love yourself. It's not the way that works. It's fake love. And to be heartbroken and to say you're heartbroken so you put a demonic spell on somebody? No, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. That's not, I'm so hurt. I need to attack this person because they don't know what they're doing because they're supposed to belong with me. No, somebody doesn't want to be with you. They don't want to be with you. They have no contract to you. Nobody has a binded fucking contract that says, I have to be with you. No, it's made up. It's bullshit. So, this person is seriously fucking twisted and they need to get their fucking words figured out and they need to stop fucking throwing shit at you and they need to apologize big time and get they shit under control. Hope it makes sense. Aries.